The house that remembers. My name is Daniel. I'm a freelance photographer, mostly architecture, abandoned places, that sort of thing. Last fall, I was hired for what seemed like a dream gig, photograph a Victorian mansion in a quiet New England town. No details, no contact info, just a single anonymous email. Capture what the house wants to show you. Weird? Definitely. But the money was too good to turn down. The house sat on a hill, hidden behind dead trees and overgrown ivy. It wasn't on any map. The GPS took me to a dirt road that ended at rusted iron gates. There were no neighbors, no sounds, not even birds. The mansion itself was massive. 3 stories, towers on each end, and windows that looked more like empty eyes. The front door creaked open on its own when I approached. I should have left then. Inside, the air was thick, stale, like old paper and mildew. My boots echoed on hardwood floors covered in dust. Oddly, some rooms looked untouched, like someone still lived there. There were fresh candles in holders, and a teacup in the parlor with a tiny chip, still warm. I started snapping photos. That's when I noticed something strange. What I saw through my lens wasn't what I saw with my eyes. The hallway seemed longer. The wallpaper changed colors. In one photo, there was a figure standing behind me, just barely visible in the mirror. I turned. Nothing. I told myself it was just a trick of the light, stress, or maybe the house messing with my head. But things got worse when I found the echo room. Locals in town, the few who even acknowledged the house, warned me about that room. They said if you said your name in there, the house would say it back, but not in your voice. I didn't believe them. I'm not superstitious. So I tried it. "Daniel," I said, just above a whisper. Nothing. I turned to leave. That's when I heard it. A voice, soft and low. "Donnie." But it wasn't mine. It wasn't male. It was my mother's voice. She died 6 years ago. I stood frozen for what felt like minutes. My hands shook, and I swear, the air in the room turned ice cold. I left the room without looking back. That night, I set up a darkroom in the kitchen to develop the film. What I saw made my blood run cold. Photo after photo showed me, but never alone. Someone, or something, appeared in every frame, always behind me, in the corner, in the mirror, closer each time. One picture showed me asleep, in bed, from inside the room. I don't sleepwalk. I live alone. I hadn't even unpacked that bed yet. On the 3rd day, I found a hidden door in the master bedroom behind an old wardrobe. It was chained shut, but the wood was rotted. I forced it open. It led to a basement staircase that went deeper than made sense. Way deeper. The air smelled like rot. The walls were stone, covered in scratch marks. At the bottom was a single room. No windows, no lights, and hundreds of photographs pinned to the walls. They were of me, eating, sleeping, brushing my teeth, at my apartment. Photos from years ago, from angles that would have only been possible if someone was inside. I stumbled back, heart racing. That's when I found the box. Inside was a small leather diary, handwritten entries. Each entry had a name, a date, and a note. They saw the house. The house saw them. They entered. The house remembered, page after page. The last page had my name, and the next day's date. I tried to leave. I really did. I grabbed my camera, stuffed my things in my bag, and ran for the front door. But when I opened it, there was no outside, just another hallway, identical to the one behind me. I ran to a window. Blackness. Not night. Nothing. Like the house was floating in a void. Every room I entered became less familiar. One had no floor, just a drop into blackness. One had furniture nailed to the ceiling. One was a